indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of profaned capital. Yon the giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
So I've done this before in Dark Souls 1, and you all seem to really enjoy the gimmick. Now you may be wondering, when am I doing this in Dark Souls 2? So anyway, we're doing Dark Souls 3 next. Name, video ends when I die. When I D. Sure. Starting class. Warrior has the most vigor, so that's the reasonable enough choice. Deprived. For the funny. Deprived. Sovereignless soul. And, you know, we'll just keep generic John Dark Souls on this occasion. Alright, rise from your grave, John Dark Souls. Oh, the planked shield has a shield bash. Oh, good. The club is still good at beating people to death. You know what? Bare minimum, we have extremely quick rolls. Really, I'm only doing this in Dark Souls 3 as opposed to 2. Because 1, I don't have Dark Souls 2 installed right now. 2, I want to see how Dark Souls 3 runs while I'm recording it. And this is a good video to test that concept out with. Yeah, just flatten that man. Bunk. I love how we still have the jump attack. That's good. No. I flatten you. No. Well, so far we haven't even taken damage. You know, this is already going better than the Dark Souls 1 video. Granted, Dark Souls 3 can be a difficult game at the best of times. I would consider it the most difficult of the trilogy. And it's not even because of the bosses. I mean, they're tough. No, it's all the trash mobs in this game that'll get shot. Like, the enemy spam in this game is unreal. I'm not sure if I'd consider it better or worse than Dark Souls 2, to be completely honest with you. I know. On one hand, Dark Souls 2 at least gives you plenty of ranged weapons, and this game really doesn't. On the other... wow. We got hardcore armor for our club swing. That was good. But on the other Dark Souls 2, level design tends not to be very conducive towards running away. And matter of fact, I think the leash distance of the enemies is like insane in that game. So you tend to just, if you're an enemy, you tend not to be able to run away. You tend to have to just fight that one out. Like, there's no real way to get a second chance on that one. Alright. Equip our fire bombs here. And less than 10 minutes in the video, and we're already fighting our first boss. Welcome, Tutorial Gundyr. We are immediately going to hit several times with our stick. $54 damage a strike. Whoa, hey, we boys break. That's pretty good. Please, no, I am not dying to Tutorial Gundyr. That's not happening. Alright. Pull out the fire bombs. Get away from that clan! Yeah. Not even close. Not even close. Wasn't even scared. You know, it's not like dying to the tutorial boss would be in character for me or anything. Not even close. Well, alright. Moving swiftly on. Go ahead and pop our souls. We're gonna need them. Open up the gate. Oop, that was a lag. That was lag. Get the broken straight sword. A weapon so good that to use it would trivialize the game, so we're gonna use something else. You know what? The club at least seems to be good at poise breaking. I'll give it that much. At least this thing poise breaks really well. Alright, just walk our way on into Filing Shrine here. 1, 2, 1. No. Man. Alright, there's nothing over there. Other than the sweet embrace of the void. Equip our basic crappy wooden shield. Successfully managed to dismantle that dog. So, you know what? So far, John Dark Soul over here. Video ends when I die, man. He's doing okay for himself. Bonk. Bonk. Ah, he's not dead. Not even close. Get ourselves another ember. Let's go get ourselves a better wooden shield. You know, shields aren't even all that good in this game, but I want one that can actually parry. So, we're gonna go ahead and grab the east-west shield here. Still quick rolling. Yeah, that's not bad. Like, you know what? I've had worse builds in the start of the game already. They're called Sorcerer. And Cleric, too. Cleric isn't that good. Herald at least gets an okay weapon. I guess Cleric does, too. The Mace is pretty okay in this game. Firelink Shrine, my beloved. Go ahead and stick that coiled sword on in there. Alright. Place your bets in the comments. How many times is it going to take before I inevitably fail the tree jump? Because I bet it's going to take me at least 3 attempts. Like, I am awful at that trick. If we get it first try, let's go. That'd be pretty cool. But I don't know. I have my doubts. Really. But you won't know until you go, so. First try! You know, you'd swear I'd practice that. And, you know what? That's what I'm gonna say, and what everybody's going to believe. They know it's good for them. In reality, I was expecting to fail that a few times. Just keeping it real. Hello, crows. I'll be taking that Estus shard and the ring. Bunk. Just mine our way through. Grab the silver serpent ring, which I assure you is staying on my finger this entire time. Because soul yields in this game are a little bit scary. Alright, talk to Andre.
Well, I am Andre. As a humble smith, you're in search of the Lords of Cinder. A toilsome journey, let me smith you weapons. I am a smith.
Alright. Thank you, Andre. Keeping one on blue in case you want to go Berserker Beast mode. That's a good idea. Okay, and let's see, what are you selling? Are you selling anything that would be useful to me right now? Somehow I can use a basic sorcery catalyst? Don't know how that happened. A short sword probably wouldn't be the worst idea I've ever had. Let's see, trying to fit, I don't even know what kind of, you know, we'll keep the club. We'll keep the club. I was considering the short sword, now we'll keep the club. Alright, before we head on out though, we have some unfinished business, namely the Crystal Lizard and Swordmaster. That complete nerd. But we're gonna go beat him up first. Swordmaster, you meet Clubmaster. Alright, just clear out the enemies so I don't get ganked from behind. Ow! Nope. Nope. Nuh-uh. This may be a bad idea. Yep, definitely a bad idea. I've decided I don't want to fight Swordmaster anymore. Like, we could use something that staggers him, bare minimum. That man is entirely too strong for what I'm looking to do. So we're just going to go to the High Wall of Lothric. Welcome to the beautiful High Wall of Lothric, where everything is a little bit terrible and entirely too strong for a starting zone. Like, we may very well die before even encountering our first boss. Well, first real boss. Tutorial Gundyr really doesn't count. I'm not even going to entertain the idea of fighting the Pus of Man. Those things are just a nightmare early game. Like, we need better weapons before we can even entertain that idea. Oh, great sign when enemies are already surviving on 1 HP and we're only in the starting zone. At least our back swings work. At least our backswings work. And you know what? It's easy. And it does a lot of damage. Oh god, we woke him up. No, was not expecting to wake that man up. You know what? Task failed successfully. Task failed successfully. Hey, you know what? That's not a half bad combo. Ow. No. Well, okay, against no poise enemies, that works okay. I guess the Sword Master is just built different. I guess he's just quite simply built different. Soul of a deserted corpse. Mr. Dragon, can you please roast everything to death behind me? You're not doing a very good job at this! You know, there is the Claymore back there, and I would see the argument saying that the Claymore is a good weapon and I should go for it. My counter argument is that the dragon is really scary and has killed me several times. So let's do something far easier. Bullying mimics. Like, mimics are not hard enemies to bully. Especially as this one seems to be having real trouble turning around. I actually legitimately just wanted him for his Dark Battle Axe, which we need to two-hand to get any meaningful damage out of. Fantastic. Usually there's like a Lava Knight here. I'm kind of wondering where that man went. There's that man. Okay. No, I'm good. I'm leaving that Lava Knight alone if he hasn't aggroed onto me. I see absolutely no reason to piss him off. Like, quite frankly, I think we'd be better off just, moving on. Well, hey, we're already up to the, second bonfire in High Wall. We have some souls. Well, let's go back to Firelink Shrine. Where'd the Firekeeper go? There she went. Okay.
Welcome, I the lords have left it. Very then take.
Okay, okay. Allow us to one-hand our axe first and foremost. Yeah, we're gonna be rocking this deep battle axe for a while, so more health is the right call here. Just generally speaking. We can actually one-hand our axe now. Okay, well, we have more health. We have more health. Now you may be immediately wondering why we're heading back to the first bonfire. The answer is that we have a better weapon now, so I'm more confident That's a Titanite shard. Yeah, I'm more confident that we might actually be able to get some work done against the Pus of Man, potentially. If the damage is just bad, we'll disengage, but... Ooh, that's a nice swing. Nah. I hate dogs. You know, I don't think anybody likes dogs in this game, but I especially do not. I have gotten killed by these stupid dogs before. Ooh, lag spike. You know what? Ooh, can you give me your great axe, actually? If we get the great axe, I'm swapping to it. Well, I suppose some things just aren't meant to be, huh? We have some fire bombs, so this won't be potentially as bad as usual trying to fight this thing. Get out, get out, get out!